Hey ladies, I just wanted to do like a raw, uncut video for you guys. As you can see, I'm lounging. Um, I have like no makeup on, but I really want to do this video. I hope you guys can see from the bottom of my heart what I'm doing, and I really hope that you guys like understand that you can do it too. I'm gonna start. This is gonna be a really long video, so if you don't have the time right now, you can hit play another time. So, let's see. I might get emotional, but let's see. There is nothing that I love more than my family, and there is nothing that I will splurge money on, besides my family. They mean the world to me. Tristan, my parents, my sister, Daniel. But like I will walk around in. I have a lot of the clothes I had in high school, but if I get a chance to take my family on vacation to splurge on them, I will, and I don't feel bad about it. So we did the fair at the end of July. I came out with some good money, but we had the trip to Louisville, and I took Tristan to an amusement park in Pennsylvania because Louisville wasn't really a vacation for him. And so we did that. And after that, after paying off cards and doing that, I did not have a lot of money. But there was a convention sale. I had parties booked. I have parties booked for the end of August. I have parties booked for September. I did a convention sale inventory, that the stuff I got at convention. I did really good with that. The customers loved it. And then I saw that we had the opportunity to buy more convention inventory. And this probably couldn't have came at a worse time. I literally had no money when it started on Monday. That was when I was kind of scraping by, when I was thinking, oh, convention, I really want the stuff, I really need the stuff, I can sell the stuff, but I don't have the money. And this is a video for you guys because I think that a lot of you are in the same situation. You think, oh, I have a lot of pieces that I can't sell, why would I buy more, kind of thing. If you could look at this shed, I will post, it looks in a wreck, like you see that ladder right there, I'm really sorry. But it's a wreck right now. There's jewelry like seriously everywhere. You don't want to see it. And so I have hundreds of pieces of jewelry. I understand if you have some jewelry available and you don't want to buy more until you sell it, because I have hundreds of pieces. But I understand, and I said in the call the other day about really trying to, if you get new inventory, putting the new with the old. So I'm going to show you how that kind of worked in action with this. And how I truly think that you should not look at the amount that you're spending, but the amount that you can make with paparazzi. So let's go back to Monday when they put the convention pieces online. I was actually sitting at the table playing cards with my family, making this huge order, and I was thinking, oh no, like look at how much I'm spending. This is kind of embarrassing. This is really about all the money I have right now. And but it was really to my surprise that my parents believed in me. Daniel believed in me. They said, Mandy, don't think about that. Think about how much money you'll make from that. You can make that right back. And that's so true. When I go to buy like something, anything like a purse or clothes, I'm like, I can't sell that and make 45% commission. That's like, I don't like spending money on anything other than like family and that kind of stuff. But I put this order in, and the order was $778.25. To be honest, that was really all I had. That's 283 pieces, but I thought, okay, if I sell that, I'm going to make $1,415. So I thought about it that way, and I thought, oh my gosh, if I could make that back, like if I could even sell some of that, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to use all this inventory for the end of August events and my September events. So that's what I had planned for. I had planned to just use it, and I thought I will scrape by and I will make the money back at the end of August. That's what I'm going to do. And so then I went and I was kind of bored. Like I was just the whole day I was really angry at myself, to be honest with you, about how much money I had spent on this, and thinking, what have I done? Why did I spend all that money? I could have just put in a smaller order. Why did I go crazy and add like all of the jewelry? But then I took back trust in myself, and I thought, I was outside with Tristan and we were just walking around, and I thought, you know what? It's a nice day, a nice evening. Let me do a Facebook party tonight. Let me see how many people would come if I just did one right now. If like a couple people come, that would be great. Maybe if I'll sell like 20 pieces, I can get some extra money for myself right now, and that would be really, really awesome. So I set up an event. I was like outside, literally. I was outside at my patio, and thought, I'll just try it. Just go for it and see what happens. The worst that could happen is that I don't sell anything, and I wasted like 20 minutes. So I start the sale. I start asking anyone that wants to be invited, and I thought, well, at the most, I'll get like maybe the same amount that I had at my first sale, which was 43 guest RSVP going. So that was my goal. I made it a post in there and said, look, let's see if we get to 43 people, I'll give away this necklace. So then we had some interest. Then we had some people inviting people, telling their friends about it, getting them excited. And from there, it was like, wow, it grew so fast. I had probably made the event like 7:30, maybe 7:45, something like that. So we go in, I get Tristan down. He goes to sleep around 9:30, and then that's when I started the actual event. And I wish I brought the papers out for you guys to see, but I had the names of the pieces listed, and then I had how many I had. And I had asked Misty, the founder, Misty Kirby, if this was okay, and she said go for it. So this is what I thought. I thought, before it even comes, I'm going to see if I can sell anything. That was my goal. And I'll show you guys the papers that I have it all on. It's kind of messy, but and it has like the name, how many pieces I bought, and then whoever buys it, I would put their name, and then I would highlight the piece if it sold out, so I knew not to sell it anymore. And then I always delete them from the group when they sell out, or from the event. So I did that just as I normally would. Did a Facebook event. I was up from 9:30 until 12:30, and I had sold 125 pieces of jewelry. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, like, wow. I was so excited. Went to bed with a smile, no worries. Woke up with a smile. I had sold even some more pieces. I was super excited. And then some of the ladies were asking for more pieces. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I posted everything last night before I went to bed. Like, and I did not want to disappoint them. If there's one other thing that I am huge about in life, is I don't like to say no, and I don't like to disappoint people. So I did not want to disappoint them, so I thought, how am I going to get more inventory? I went to the app, and I went online where we could have bought the convention inventory, and I tried to put in another order, and my credit card was declined 3 times. It's like, it was that bad. I'm telling you, it was really bad. I had no money. And yeah, they were buying the inventory, but I hadn't sent invoices for them to even pay for it because they weren't done, because they thought they could buy more. So, it's a kind of a funny thing how things happen. My sister, she'll tell you this story. She's always asking me for money, if she can borrow money. And this time I went to her and I asked her if she had any credit cards I could use, anything I could use. And I said, I promise I'll pay you back. I will make this money back. I promise you. And I was thinking, if I don't, I can use the money that I already got, the money that I already had sold. So she said, yeah, sure, you can spend $400. Here's the card, blah, blah, blah. I go on and I spend $393.25. That's 143 pieces. But again, look at the profit, $715 from that. If I sold all those pieces. So I was happy again. I was posting all the rest of the jewelry, and that's how I got to, and then so this is how I add other pieces in. Then people were asking me for other things like lanyards, rings, and hippie headbands, to just name a few. So I put some of the inventory that I had on hand that wasn't new and it wasn't fall. I put that in there. And I also put and pre-sold my fall inventory that I had coming. It's actually going to be here tomorrow. But I had ordered like $300 or so, and I had that order coming. I used all the stock photos that I had in the back office, and I sold a bunch of that too. That is included in my total sales. So it ended up like going crazy. I ended up selling the 360 pieces. And for you guys that are saying, oh, I wish that was me, I wish I could do that, you can do that, but you have to invest in inventory and you have to invest a lot. Like, that's a lot, but I got back a lot and I still have a lot to sell for my next parties and events. It is seriously the best of both worlds. In this company, you can survive on retail sales alone. You truly can, but you first have to believe in yourself and you have to just do it. Like, it was scary. Like I said, if you could have felt the emotion. When I spent that $778, I was scared. I was embarrassed. I was thinking, why did I just spend all of my money on this? And it was bad. But guess what? I came out on top because I was willing to put the extra money into inventory. That's what you have to do. You have to get new stuff. People want the new. They want to see new. They want the fall inventory is like already coming out. It's amazing. And the fall sales are there, but you have to present it. You really have to. You have to invest in yourself, invest in your inventory, believe in you, and just go out there and do it. So I really hope this message inspires you guys. And I hope you learned something from it. Feel free to tag your team members if it's anything worth watching. And I love you all, and I can't wait to celebrate an amazing fall sales season with you. If you have any questions about anything, just let me know. Send me a message, a text, anything. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.